Thank you for choosing to volunteer with Traveling Stories. My name is Emily and I'm the founder of Traveling Stories. I started it back in 2010 after I was a teacher in Honduras. My students had never had access to books. They had never fallen in love with reading. In fact, the only things they had ever read were textbooks. Can you imagine? So boring. So I brought them books, I made them read every day, and slowly they fell in love with reading. It changed their life. Watching that changed mine, and I decided to start Traveling Stories so we could give kids everywhere the same opportunity to fall in love with reading. We exist to help kids fall in love with reading by the 4th grade. Our programs provide kids with a fun environment that also facilitates reading. By doing this, we believe that we can empower kids to outsmart poverty, one book at a time. In addition to our story tents, we also have 8 world libraries in El Salvador, Nicaragua, South Sudan, Cambodia, and 4 in the Philippines. But our current focus is on local literacy needs and expanding our story tent programs. Our target readers are kids ages 2 to 12 who are ESL, disadvantaged, and/or read below proficiency. Our readers usually come from refugee or immigrant families. Traveling Stories cannot function without our volunteers, which is why we're so excited that you're joining our team.
Welcome to the story tent.
At a typical story tent, you'll arrive and check in with the story tent captain or field director. Then you will help with setup. Setup includes putting up the tent, unrolling carpets, and setting out book bins and prize bins. The story tent captain or I will direct you to which task you'll be doing. Next, we will go over the procedures for a refresher in case you've forgotten after watching this video. The procedures are simple. Each child gets a book buck for checking in on the sign-in sheet with their name and time. After that, the child will pick a book and either read it by themselves, read it to a volunteer, or ask the volunteer to read to them. Sometimes kids are hesitant to ask volunteers to read to or with them, so make sure to ask them what they prefer. After the book is finished, the reader will receive 1 book buck. Book bucks can be used for prizes, such as dolls and puzzles. When a reader wants to leave, he or she will sign out and receive 2 more book bucks.
How can I determine how many book bucks to get?
As a general rule, 1 picture book equals 1 book buck. If the reader thinks the book is harder, they can bargain for more book bucks. Also, if a book is more than 30 pages, every 30 pages is worth a book buck. But the readers must finish the entire book to receive the buck.
Hey, can kids take books home?
If the book isn't finished, or if the reader just really enjoyed the book, they're welcome to take the book home or keep to bring back for the next time.
When a kid is done reading, they can use their book bucks to buy prizes. The smaller prize bin is filled with 1 book buck prizes, and the larger bin contains prizes ranging from as little as 4 book bucks to as much as 300. The kids cannot save prizes for later. They must have the correct number of book bucks to purchase the prize.
If the sticker falls off the prize, what happens?
If there's a prize without a sticker, take it to the field director or story tent captain and ask them to price it.
How can I keep kids focused?
Some of our readers lose focus when volunteers are reading to them. Whether it's because of the prize they've been eyeing or because their friend's book looks more interesting, but it's important to promote active listening. When you notice a reader has become distracted, ask them a question about the story or pause until they've returned focus. The more enthusiastic you are about reading, the more enthusiastic they will be about listening.
How do I encourage a kid who's struggling to read?
There isn't one right answer to this question, but some suggestions are to offer to read 1 page and have the reader read the other, to choose an easier book, or to say words out loud that they're having trouble reading. If readers do choose to read by themselves, we ask that you verify that they did read the book. To do this, you can ask them some questions about the story. Some examples are,
What was the main character's name?
Can you give me a short summary?
What was your favorite part?
What did you learn from this book?
book bucks are given at your discretion, and it's okay to ask a reader to read the book again if you feel they haven't read it.
Can kids read the same book over and over?
No. We encourage readers to pick a new adventure each time they read.
A kid brought a book from home to the story tent and says that they read it. What do I do and how many book bucks do I give them?
The same rules apply to books read outside the tent. Make sure to ask them questions about the books to verify that they read them.
I saw a kid read a book to a volunteer and then try and read the same book to me. What do I do?
Kids cannot do this. Please explain to them that this is cheating and they can only ask for book bucks once per book.
When it's time to clean up, we ask that you stay and help with the process. Cleaning up entails rolling up the rugs, putting the book boxes away, either in the van or the shed, and taking down the tents. After that, you're free to leave, but make sure to log your hours when you get home through our website. You can also sign up for more shifts while you're there.
Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any more questions, feel free to contact me at emily@travelingstories.org. I look forward to seeing you at a story tent soon.